This is the furry costume of a man who took a minor child from Frisco in North Texas, here, of course, Dallas Fort Worth, and drove her to Georgia to a furry convention where he raped this poor little child. That's what it looked like. These sick son of a bees. Now, just because somebody's an adult wearing some outfit like that doesn't mean you beat the hell out of them or accuse them of being a pedophile. But what it means is these people are freaking sick and they go do things to your children. Maybe it's only 5% of the people there, but it's way too many. You don't want to go to these places. This defendant's actions were depraved and absolutely justify every day the imposed 20-year sentence. Most children's experience with people costumed and in costumed animals comes in the context of fun encounters at theme parks. This defendant turned a furry costume into a nightmare of sexual abuse. It shocks the conscience that a child was allowed into a convention where adults are dressed up as furry animals and sex devices were being sold. This is the federal prosecutor. Not one person in that convention contacted authorities to protect the child. Every child deserves security, dignity, and community, and that stands fiercely in their defense. I'm getting goosebumps. If your child goes to these things, here's what you do. Do you do what I talked to my daughter about when they were going to these things? And she was 14, 13, 12, 15. We either went with or we went with them when they were young like that to the anime conventions. They had one at the Sheraton downtown Dallas, and I got us a nice suite, and I was in my room, so I was left alone. And then they would go, but I always told them you go together. And they were in a crowd. They were in a group of like 5. You always stick together. You never leave anybody alone. You go together. At that time, my son was probably 18. My daughter was probably 16, something like that. Or 15 and 18 and such. And she had 2 or 3 of her girlfriends, and then my son, and they have mutual friends, brothers and sisters and stuff. So there's probably 5 or 6 of them. They all stayed at the hotel, and they went down and they stayed together, and I was there. If your daughter's younger, you need to be with her, or your son.